All right, I think there's going to be a backlog of this. So today is what's today? I think it's the 13th. November 13th, 3:40 p.m. It's a Thursday and about to just I need to review some stuff and then I'm about to lay down, which I love doing around this time. Around this time and around when the sun is sort of setting. Uh there's a couple of things here. One, I may start doing these kind of updates just so that, I like to keep, well, yes, myself in the loop and I like to document this journey. And right now, there's been such weird and great momentum because, or rather, since I have been more or less, uh, not practicing. I think the word I'm thinking of, or the thought I'm kind of processing at the moment is the notion of, well, one, I had this kind of this hypothesis where me how well, for lack of better terms, how I connect with myself is by hanging out with people that I love to hang out with, connect with. That was one thing. And I wanted to see what would happen when that was the case because, I'm starting to think that as humans, and this has sort of been my upbringing, that I just like no matter what types of people I came across, I love connecting with people. And that actually was kind of my fuel source in a way. And then because of this whole hurdle of me taking a hiatus, working through my vertigo, burnout, suppressing my emotions, everything's starting to come back online. What I mean by that is I'm starting to grasp myself back in a better way where I'm not living from my head, I'm actually living from both my body, listening to my sensations, and I mean, it's still a juggling process right now. But me working on this, I don't know if you want me to call this a mini project with uncovering layers or not. This is where I am. And the big factor of this was me obviously hanging out with the people I love. That was one of the things I wanted to kind of really feel into what that actually felt like. Because I haven't felt this kind of this big, like this big kind of this giddy like girl kind of this I don't know what you want to call that, but this giddy girl who just wants to be this freaking little girl that that just wants to have fun. That's all I wanted to sort of play around with. And you know a big part of this, I'm really happy that I got to do this because one, I felt that initial kind of this drag of loneliness a little bit, and in comparison to me being or feeling alone, because I feel like solitude is important. Solitude can help you, well, it helps me ground in a way. It helps me bring myself back into presence when I feel disheveled. And yeah, so anyway, where am I with all of this? I'm just happy that everything is starting to, well, one, again, come back to its own place. And the other thing is, I am starting to more or less because of the the connection piece that I'm working with, I'm feeling more into, and it's kind of a curiosity of what happens when I start to uh, not tackle, but tackle the fears that I have, which is a big curiosity. So I'm not going to tell you what that is yet. I'm going to leave that at that. And yeah, anyway, my if I haven't mentioned this already, because this is all getting all over the place right now, is that I hope to do like more of these update videos. It may be in this format or another format. I don't know, vertical format, but I just wanted to kind of bring to light what the heck is going on here. So that is all for now.